Hello, we are back again. It's another day, and on this very day, I would like to look at something that is germane to success. I have, maybe I haven't put it in the exact word, but what we have been saying so far is saying that emotion, the feelings that you get, is the basis of your reality. In other words, for you to find happiness, or rather, for you to find success, you have to first of all find inner happiness. Okay? You need to feel as good as you would be if you had those material things that you are praying for, that you are working for. So, if that is the case, if you were working a job that you do not like, a job that keeps you feeling very unhappy, you have workers whom you are not pleased with, who do not like you, you have a boss or bosses who don't care about you, where's the success going to come from? Because you are not going to be happy. I have seen people, there are people right now who want to have a job in the bank. Some want jobs in the oil companies. Some want jobs in advertising agencies. Some want jobs in FCMG companies or FMCG companies. But you get what? I have known people who work in the banks who quit their jobs and relocated out of the country. I've seen people who work in oil companies who quit their jobs and relocated abroad. I've seen people who work in advertising agencies who did the same thing. All of these things have no basis for your happiness. I even know one or two CEOs who were very, very successful, who were doing well. They had money. One even had a bulletproof Lexus four-wheel. Still, the last time I asked of him, he had relocated. He was something of a billionaire. He relocated, he left the country. So, like a very famous preacher we once know, Archbishop Benson Idahosa, the late one, said that God's blessings on a man's life is from above, not abroad. Okay? Now, the concept of above, which I want to explain to us right now, is not beyond the skies. Above is within. When I was in my second year at the university, this thing hit me, which said that the way up is down. Okay? Now, that's humility. Humility is what takes you up. In the same way, if you really want to find God on the basis of our last video, you will find him within you. Ignore every thought that tells you that it is idolatrous for anyone to think that God is in them. It is the truth. Anybody who tells you that God cannot be found within you doesn't want you to find God. It is a program. Most of the religious doctrines that we have are programs intended by an entity, a force, who is so scared of human beings finding about themselves. In the first place, you are not your body. You are not your mind. You are not your environment. You are soul, spirit. That's who you are. And what you are, 97.5% of it is unapproachable. A lot of us live our lives from birth to death, never meeting who we are. We keep relating at the level of the animal, which is the physical body. Some keep relating at the level of mind. Okay? And they think that is who they are. You are more than this. Then who are you as a human being? You are what you have defined yourself to be, unfortunately. So if your definition is inaccurate. Therefore, your thoughts, your definitions, inaccuracy will lead to a false personality, will lead to a false identity. The problem of human beings basically is all about identity. When you focus your attention on being something that is elevated, that is joyful, that finds fulfillment on the basis of your attainment in the physical field of life, then you have lost who you are automatically. Because I'll tell you this, human beings are easily bored of material things. Material things are intoxicating. You want to get them. Once you get them, they intoxicate you. You are excited. You feel you are over the moon. You feel you've made it. That is it. But after a while, it wears off. And when it wears off and you are worn out, what do you get? You return to status quo and you feel depression. And then you look for something else again. It is that question looking for over and over again that makes us unhappy people. But if you would have a technology that removes the need to be something outside of you, it is, in fact, for you to become who you really are, you don't need to do anything. You don't need a degree to be fulfilled. You don't need a job to be fulfilled. You don't need money. You don't need a woman, a man, a child, or anything to be fulfilled. But get fulfilled, get a sense of inner fulfillment. All of these things will come. That is what Christ was talking about. He said, seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and every other thing will be added unto you. Seek ye first. That is become a real human being. Even if you have not become a true human being, but you are on the path of becoming a true human being, you begin to reap the fruit of fulfillment. Okay? Now, fulfillment is not something that external things can give you. No, your brother, father, friends can't give you fulfillment. It comes from inside. How do you get fulfillment? It is a case of not aligning yourself, not defining your person on the basis of external stimuli, not allowing the signals coming from outside, that is, people's opinions, people's judgments, people's beliefs, to clog your inner space. If you can let go of all the thoughts that trouble you, see, I think I'm going to do a video on thoughts and its implications to human reality. Because if you do not understand the place of thoughts in your person, no, thought itself is not the problem. It is your alignment to thoughts. Because whatever thought you align with defines you. You become that. Whatever a human being puts all his attention on becomes that human being. I don't know if you were privileged to have watched a series those days in the 90s. No, even in the 80s. When we were kids, we used to watch a series called Space 1999. There's this character in that. It's a cartoon, actually, an animation. I think it was a 3D animation then. There's this character there, the lead character called Maya, a lady. Whenever they went to space, they came across some terrible things that dealt with them. And then what happens is that Maya could change to that thing by just focusing her attention on that thing, and she becomes that thing. Either she conquers it or she befriends it and wins it over. She studies that thing and becomes it. It was just a clear statement, a clear teaching to us humans that, you see, if you focus on anything, you have the power to become that thing. You see, the power of identity is our capacity to become whatever we have poured our attention into. If you watch yesterday's video and then you add it to this one, you will understand the picture that I'm painting. All you need is a mental picture. It's something to dwell on. When you dwell on it, you become it. So don't dwell on the thoughts in its multiplicity or in their multiplicity in your system. Be selective. Pick what it is you think you want and work with that. Focus on what makes you happy, and what does not make you happy, ignore. Because at the end of the day, it is about your choices. All the choices you make will come together to either make or unmake you. Do not allow the things that are not congruent with your life's goal, things that do not contribute to your life's goal, become your basis of disturbance. Do not listen to them. So, first, for you to get to that destination you're looking for, you have to first of all be happy. You have to feel worthy of that destination. And there is no, because the moment you are feeling unhappy, you have sent your emotions on a mission. You sent them on a mission. What is that mission? The mission is to give you a congruent external reality. There is nothing physical that was not first mental. Okay, so you are the thought you dwell upon. You are the fear you feel. And also, you are the happiness and the joy that you feel. The choice is all yours. It is difficult, I know. It is difficult to stay joyful, but you see what? Remember yesterday's class, the last class? Focus your attention and lock it in on your dominant desire. What do you want to be? I will tell you to play music from time to time, good music that will inspire you, read books that will inspire you. People that will take away from you, cut them out. You have no space for poison waters. Focus on your source of joy and lock onto it. You need happiness. First, you need to feel good about yourself to become good. You need to feel well inside for your body to be well outside. Success is 100% dependent on you. Let me explain this. Let me just drop this and then end this video. If you have tried so hard pushing out there to get what you want, you have got the degrees, you are working a job, you are pushing to get things, and it seems as if the more you push, the less you get a result. What do? It's time to stop pushing. Come back, sit down, and reflect. Sit down and ask yourself, what are the things that I am feeling about the goal that I am chasing? Do I feel worthy of the goals inside? What will make me feel worthy of the goals? Now, to do that, I will do another video on introspection. That should be able to give you a clear picture. Stay tuned for introspection tomorrow. Thank you very much. But I tell you one thing. The life that you seek is not far from you. It's within you. Find it and connect with it. That life is within you as an emotion. Sometimes it comes up in you and it comes as if it is a feeling. And say, hey, I wish I could. Don't do that. Say, welcome. This is me. This is what I want. This is my desire. It comes like a flash and says, it just lights you up. Some people get sad. I mean, look out for it. It's always inside. It comes in a flash and you will be tempted to say, how can I get that? Sometimes it pushes you to go into fantasy. Sometimes it just ruins your day. Because you are looking at your physical realities, you think they are not corresponding with that. And so, it's not possible. Shut up. It is possible. Take it and run with it. When it comes, welcome it. Open up. You know, I am open to possibilities. I am open to the power, to the habits, to the lifestyle of my dream life. I welcome all humans, circumstances, people, whatever would help establish, create my life's dream. Be open. That is the kind of things you should be focusing on. When you have thoughts that are so grandiose and you think they are too much, go into affirmation. Load them with affirmation. Tell yourself, you see this dream as big as it is, I'm equal to it. I am worthy of this dream. I am open to the lifestyle. I am open to the habits. I am open to the people, the circumstances, the places, the skills, the possibilities that will bring this lifestyle into reality for me now in my lifetime, as earliest as possible. In fact, I am open to the quickest way to becoming that dream person that I've always dreamt of. If you do this, the story is going to change. Thank you.